Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. A few months ago I did a video on how to separate the aloe pups from the parent so that you can grow these into bigger aloe plants. And a few months later the mother plant produced more pups again, so I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 almost 10 of them all over again. Today also I'm going to harvest a few of these leaves, so I thought it'd be a good time to give an update and show you what the pups look like. And then also we're gonna I have to pull these new ones out and then find a place to put them somewhere. But anyway, here is the mother plant with more new babies. See, these are pretty good size now, and you can actually pull them out smaller than this, so the quicker you pull them out, then the energy would go back into the mother plant instead of expending it on the little babies. Here is either you can pull them up at this size as well, but it's a little bit difficult, so wait until they're around that size and then pull them out. That's the easiest. So here are the really nice big leaves. They're nice and plump. Wow, look at, very nice and firm. So I'm gonna cut a few of these and I'm gonna show you, and then also I'm gonna show you the updates of the pups, and also the new ones that I added that I bought from Aloe. I'll show you that as well. Okay, when you cut the leaves, try to cut them as close as possible to where they're attached, so that you can get more of the gel, and use a sharp knife. And then once you harvest them, put them like this inside a large bowl of water so that the sap, the yellow sap, can come out, because that substance can cause like upset stomach and stuff like that. So usually I'll cut them and then I'll leave them upside down like this inside a bowl of water, and then after about 20 to 30 minutes you can actually see the water change into like a yellowish color, and that is the sap. You see here, this sap, I think they call it aloe, and that could be it could cause like some irritation or some stomach your stomach to be upset if you ingest it. Okay, I cut a few nice large leaves here. Man, these things are nice and plump, very firm. So that shows how healthy the plant is when you see that the leaves are nice and full and very firm and plump. You can tell that your aloe plant is healthy. You see this? And then when we go back to the mother plant, you see that you can actually see more pups underneath the large leaves. So cut it close like that, and it'll heal up eventually, and then you can cover the soil over that area once it's nice and dried up. And here now you can actually harvest or pull out the pub easily. So that's how I usually harvest my aloe. So let's go ahead and show you the baby plants from the past few months. Okay, as for the updates on the pubs, these are the ones that I purchased off of Aloe. These are the Aloe barbadensis Miller Stockton variety, and they are doing great. I had a video on how to plant these after you purchase them, so I will link you guys if you want to see that. And here is one of the pub, and then the second one has pub of its own. Look at that. So we have 1, 2 tiny pubs already coming out from this guy. So the plant doesn't have to be as huge as the one I just showed you, the big mother plant. It could be around this size and still push out pubs of their own. So that's the Aloe barbadensis Miller Stockton. So let's go ahead and look at the other ones. And this one here is the one I pulled out of the ground. I was gonna give it to a friend, but they forgot to come pick it up. So I have this in a tiny pot. It's still doing pretty well. Okay, and this one here is a different variety. You see how it's a little lighter in color? It's more green, lighter green, and there are 3 pretty large size ones in here. So I need to make space for this guy, but winter is coming, so I'm just going to overwinter these, and next season I'm going to take them outside and put them in their own pot because they're way overdue to be transplanted in their own space. But this is a beautiful variety, and the leaves can get pretty large as well. Okay, and here is one of the pubs that I divided a while back, and this one is grown very nice. See how plump the leaves are, very nice and healthy. Okay, and here are the other 2 that I grew in sort of like wood chips, not the ideal soil. It struggled like crazy, but aloes are very tough plants and they made it back. You can go back to the previous video where you can see these guys are really struggling, and now they're back to full health, nice plump leaves, looking great. So let me show you the ones in the raised bed. Okay, here are the rest of them. I finally cleared out all of the watermelons and all of the other plants. So now we're able to see these guys. They were blocked, so that's why the leaves are slender and tall. And this is what happens when they don't get enough light. They look like this. So if you want them to grow big, large leaves and nice and firm, you have to give them some sun, a good amount of sun. So these guys here just came out. It was covered, and so that's the reason for them being so slender, but they are still pretty healthy. You see how big they've gotten? And I need to find a place for these because winter is coming and they cannot stay alive in freezing temperature. So I may have to dig them up or give these away or use them or something. So anyway, that is it. I just want to give you guys a quick update on how easy it is to grow aloe and how fast they grow and the different varieties. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave it below, and thank you so much for watching.